What's up, YouTube? How's it going? I'm back again for another random video. So I'm going to tell you guys what radon gas is. Over here in the corner of my house, I have this vacuum system. It's for radon. Now, anyone that does not know what radon is, well, you got time to burn, you got time to learn. Alright? Stop that one. Anyways, I'm going to go through this as quick as I can because I'm still learning about it. I know a little bit about it, so I'm going to read off this little internet shit here and tell you guys what this filtration system does, and it's constantly on, by the way. So radon gas, or radon, is a radioactive gas that occurs naturally when the uranium in soil and rock breaks down. Okay? It is invisible, odorless, and tasteless. When radon is released from the ground into the outdoor air, it is diluted and not a concern. However, in enclosed spaces like homes, it can sometimes accumulate to high levels, which can be a risk to your health and you and your family. With this little system right here. What are the health effects of radon? So radon gas breaks down or decays to form radioactive elements that can be inhaled into the lungs. In the lungs, decay continues, creating radiation particles that release small bursts of energy. This energy is absorbed by nearby lung tissue, damaging the lung cells. When cells are damaged, they have potential to result in cancer when they reproduce. Okay? Exposure to high levels of radon in the indoor air results in an increased risk of developing lung cancer. The risk of cancer depends on the level of radon and how long a person is exposed to these levels. So exposure to radon and tobacco use together can significantly increase your risk of lung cancer. For example, if you're a lifelong smoker, your risk of getting lung cancer is 1 in 10. If you had long-term exposure and high levels of radon, your risk becomes 1 in 3. See my point here? On the other hand, if you are a non-smoker, your lifetime lung cancer risk at the same high radon level is 1 in 20. So there is a chance. It's still good to have this radon system here. I'm pretty sure it's mandatory now in Canada. Maybe Ontario, I'm not 100% sure. How can radon get into my house? So the air pressure inside your home is usually lower than the soil surrounding the foundation. This difference in pressure draws air and other gases, including radon, from the soil into your home. Radon can enter a home any place it finds an opening where the house contacts the soil, cracks in the foundation walls, and in the floor slabs, construction joints, gaps, and service pipes, support posts, window casements, floor drains, sumps, or cavities inside the wall. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, so what are radon levels in Canada? In case you're Canadian watching this, like myself. Radon is found across Canada because it occurs naturally in soil. Concentrations differ greatly, but are usually higher in areas where there is a higher amount of uranium in underlying rock and soil. Some amount of radon is found in almost every home, but concentration levels will vary from one house to another. Even if they are very similar next door to each other, it is expected that only a small percentage of homes will have radon levels above the guideline. But the only way to be sure of the radon level in your home is to get it tested. And that's like $250. The current Canadian guideline for radon in indoor air and dwellings is 200 per per cubic meter, so whatever, 200 BQ over M3. Based on the new information about potential health risk, big B word, means 1 radioactive disintegration per second. Individual dwelling owners may wish to reduce radon levels as much as they reasonably can with methods they find affordable and practical. However, the level in a dwelling should not be above the new guideline. The chart below illustrates that the risk for a non-smoker at 800 BQ over M3 is higher than all common accidental deaths, motor vehicle accidents. drownings, falls, and more combined. We take precautions against accidental deaths by putting on our seatbelts, wearing life jackets, or ensuring that our smoke detectors are working. We should also be testing our homes for radon. How do I test my home for radon? Okay, so there are two options for testing a house for radon: to purchase a do-it-yourself radon test kit, or to hire a radon measurement professional. It is to choose to purchase a radon test kit. You must closely follow the instructions on how to set up the test. If you choose to hire a service provider to perform the radon test in your house, it is recommended that you ensure they are certified and will conduct a long-term test for a minimum of 3 months. Where can I get a radon test device? Radon test kits may be purchased over the phone, on the internet, or from home improvement retails. The radon test kits include instructions on how to set up the test and send it back to the lab for analysis once the testing period is over. The cost of testing ranges from $25 to $75. Okay, well, the video I watched, it was like $250. Where in the home should I put this test kit, right? To provide a realistic estimate of the radon exposure of your family, all measurements should be made in the lowest lived-in level of the home. That means the lowest level that is used for occupied for more than 4 hours per day for some. This may be a basement with a rec room. For others, it may be the ground floor. If you use the basement once a week to do laundry, for example, there is no need to test on that level. Your exposed time will not be long enough to create health effects. Will high levels of radon affect the value of my house? So where a high level is dedicated, it can most often be successfully lowered at a cost which is usually small when compared to the value of the house. Like regular maintenance, fixing the problem may in fact protect the value of your house, obviously. How can I reduce the amount of radon in my home? If your radon test result is above the guideline of 200 BQ over M3, you may take the following steps to help reduce the level of radon. So ventilate the basement subflooring by installing a small pump to draw the radon from below the concrete slab to the outside before it can enter your house, commonly known as subslab depressurization, typically formed by a contractor. Okay? Increase the mechanical ventilation via heat recovery ventilation (HVR) to allow exchange of air. Seal all cracks and openings in foundation walls and floors and all pipes and drains. If you want to hire a contractor, Health Canada recommends that you contractor be certified as a radon mitigation professional from an accredited organization. Okay, how much will it cost to put this shit in? The cost of radon depends on the size of your house and the design. These typically cost from anywhere from $500 to $3,000. Where can I learn more? Well, if you want to learn more and you're Canadian, well, visit 1-866-225-0709. Okay, that's about it. So there you guys have it. Radon is very serious, and obviously the health effects are there, and it was actually just known about in 1900. So we're finally starting to do something about it now. I guess like enough people have to die in order for us to do something about it. It's kind of stupid how life works, but whatever. These should be mandatory. Get your health looked at. Obviously, being alive is very important, right? So you got kids and stuff, and you got a new house. Definitely put a radon system in. It's very important. And, you know, I'm no professional, but it's just common sense, right? So there you have it, guys. Please like and subscribe for more random videos, as I do upload often. And I'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.